think this is the button that I should be showing right now. I don't know why I'm not showing that one, but Rookzer0 Art Stream. I always have to double check, make sure I'm actually streaming, so that's good. Welcome back to another episode of whatever it is we're doing today. Yeah, I have a commission to finish today. I have this little Gnoll Swordmage to finish, I think is what we're gonna call it. I gotta fix this arm. Something really weird about this arm, but it is fun making it dance. Okay, that's enough of that. Do need to fix the arm. Probably where we'll start. I am in the Discord today. People want to join in with the live stream. I have the chat going there. Let me see what's going on over here. Corvus, welcome to the chat today. Welcome to the YouTube. Fantastic stuff. Fantasticery. That's not a word. But yeah, that's where we're at today. So this morning I spent a little bit of time working with the YouTube membership program. So soon, hopefully, upon approval and some additions, I will have the YouTube membership up and running, which will basically let people subscribe, get some extra content. Basically, I'm going to use that as a way to get people who don't use Patreon to get some Patreon benefits. So it will give you access to, it's the same price regardless of which way you go. So basically you can become a bugbear in the Discord, get some cool benefits that way. So good morning, Mr. Jonas. How are you today? Right, good evening. I forgot it was evening for you. Yeah, it's really quiet this morning, which that's all right. I mean, on commission days, I feel like it's okay to be a little quiet, because when it starts getting hectic, I start losing focus. But that's my thing, and I gotta learn how to deal with that. So, warning, Rookzer0 is about to stream. Stop making eggs. That's actually interesting. I'm curious to hear what people, how people react to the notifications, because I don't get them because I'm me, and so I don't know if my account actually has. I have a personal YouTube account which is just full of like crazy conspiracy theories and like. Oh yeah, no, typical American stuff. Absolutely. Welcome, Devin. I do too. Yeah, that's why I have it on a separate. Like my main account is just nothing but like, hey, did you know that aliens made Antarctica great? And it's like, cool. Yeah, let's learn about that. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like YouTube suggests the weirdest stuff to me. I have a bit of a cryptozoology bug because I like monsters, and so YouTube just like, oh, it finds every now and again I'll just get to this really weird part of YouTube that's just like, how did I get here? Creepypastas are good ones too, but I try to keep that away from the Rookzer0 page so that it doesn't go crazy. But yeah. So I don't have any notifications for the Rookzer0 page. Like I'm not belled to any, so I don't know how that works. A minute ago, okay. So that's pretty right. So I think it doesn't ping people until I go live, because every now and again I'll accidentally like make something and then have to change something, and it'll have like 5 different live streams about to start. I'm like, that's not what I wanted at all. I hope I didn't just ping a whole bunch of people 5 times. But if that ever happens, let me know. Bri, welcome. I am having a good day today, except now I have to do push-ups, so that's okay. Actually, I did push-ups yesterday. I'm going to do curls today. Today we are drawing kobold. Ugh, God damn it. That's 5 more. It's a gnoll. I said I would also, every time I misclassify a creature I'm drawing, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do a set of 25 curls. I'll be right back. Let me grab my weights. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to have to get a webcam. And we can just do like morning workout sessions. That'll be fun. Welcome, Not. How are you today? Eating. Oh. Are you going to be around tomorrow? Or are you free today? Both. I was going to do a live stream tomorrow, and I was going to shoot you an invite to the drawing stuff. We could do it today if you're busy tomorrow. But do you want to draw gnolls? Or do you want to draw whatever people yell at us in the chat? You want to do it today? All right. All right, give me a second here. We're going to be inviting the illustrious I am not. I hope that's the right word. Sometimes I just pick words that I think sound fancy. That's not right. Right? That's the big problem. I can't even find the thing now. Whew, doing workouts pulls all the blood away from your brain. I don't know if that's actually true. But not fast enough, apparently. Okay, there we go. Here you go. Beep. Yeah, when I was 19, 20-ish, I was at the gym for like 3 hours a day, and I was pretty good. You do. You have your own layer. Oh, I haven't drawn anything yet. Are you zoomed in all the way? Z button. Oh yeah, 100% is actually huge. Because this is a big canvas. So if you hit Z, it'll give you the yeah. I'm at 32. So this is pseudo Photoshop. It almost feels like Photoshop. It's got some issues. What did I miss? So the thing I've discovered with the pen pressure, to make the pen pressure feel right for me, I have to click the little density button on the right so it has the paintbrush, and then turn it down to like 20%. And then it finally feels like it starts having some pen pressure. 40. And same thing with the... you can change that by adjusting the little... There's a little paintbrush button next to size. And then you gotta fiddle with the brush. It's all weird. Take your time. Figure it out. I gotta keep thinking about this Gnoll Swordmage. I think I want to give him some softer shoulder pads, but I don't know. I kind of like this cloak thing I got going on. Ooh, that could be interesting. Sometimes I have to reset the program. Hmm. You have this little paintbrush checked? Are you on pen or or marker? Because the pencil is dumb. You're on brush? Okay. Weird. That's no bueno. What happens if I turn down the hardness? Oh, yeah, it just makes it soft. Welcome to the draw stream today. I am not gonna have to figure out how to draw without size pressure. Is it possible? Actually, I've been getting really. I really like drawing without the pen pressure on, which is weird because like 5 years ago I would have not ever said that, but I like it now. It makes it feel like I'm drawing with a marker, which I also used to hate drawing with markers. So I don't know where my brain has gone, but I like it now. So who knows? Check this out. See, this is some fine lines going in right here. I'm red. I have the red going on today. Red equal rook. Yes. Everything is pain. Life is okay right now, so we're fine. What kind of tablet do you use, actually? That's kind of an interesting question. Yeah. Okay, nice. Intuos Pro, so that's good. Good to know. I'm thinking about... I have a friend who's got one of those, but I don't know if it's the Pro. It might just be an Intuos. That's the other one of the big ones, right? Or the ones with the screen, or is that one of the flat ones without the screen? No screen? Okay. Oh, right, the Pro. Okay, so I have the Intuos 4. And is the Pro above that or newer than that? It's got to be newer than that if it's 2016. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I really liked my Intuos 4. I used that for a long time. It wore it down. Yeah, mine's definitely got a nice big smooth patch right in the middle. Looks like a seasoned cast iron pan. Oh, see, I can't. Oh man, I can't do it. I can't do it with the lines. See, when I used to do this, and I used to use the pen pressure, what I would initially do was go like this real quick with my sketches, and then do another layer on top, and then use the pen pressure without opacity to do my line work. And I think that worked pretty well for the style at the time that I was doing. I can go to 500 pixels. Is that what you're talking about? On the right, next to the size, you can just pull that little slider left and right. Yours only goes to 10? What are you... What? I gotta see this. Yeah, you can also use the brackets. Can you use the brackets? Do you know where the backspace button is? Is the Swedish backspace not in the top right? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. Why are people putting keyboards in different places? That's not cool. Everyone should have the same layout. That's true. That's very true. Are there different... Oh, there's different toolbrush presets you can do. That's interesting. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Now I'm just playing with the Aggie software again. So, that's fun. I'm never going to get this commission done. That's right. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it later. It'll be fine. Is your opacity locked? No, that's not a thing that can happen. Never mind. Stabilizer density. What does this toolbar look like to you? I guess you're gonna have to wait 10 seconds to see what I'm looking at. What does this toolbar look like to you? I mean, maybe you should start. It looks the same, and it's just like all this is crapped out. Because like if I hit, what? See, like I don't know what this is doing. I think I can shift it from. Is that how that works? Whoa. Interesting. So if you hit the X key, it like shifts the pixel ratio, I guess, is what it's doing. So I can go up by 10s. I can go up by 5s. Whoops. There we go. Just drawing all over your section of the map. No, this is good. This is good. See, we got to learn stuff. How am I supposed to invite people to draw with me if I can't make the software do what I need it to do? I actually have been curious about how it decides what to make people. Yeah, because like I think whenever Jump Rope joins, maybe she picked an otter. I don't know. And like Dalcor has been a tiger every time. I don't know if they've changed it or if it just like, do you always start as a unicorn? Are you always an anonymous unicorn? Yeah, it's a weird question. A weird question. Okay. Sounds like a plan. It is the program. Okay. That's so weird. I wonder why that doesn't work. I wonder if it's a driver issue. It's just not happy. You know what? There's a way for me to test this, actually. Hold on a second. Where's my intro? Let's see what happens when I do this. What happens if you plug a tablet into a tablet? We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now if I can find my tablet. Okay, here we go. We're getting into some weird art stuff right now. Plugging tablets into tablets. Hey, that's the point. Making people... Okay, so my Intuos 4 totally works through my tablet. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so that works. So I don't know. We'll have to play with it later and see if we can clean it up. figure out what's going on. Hyenas are weird to draw. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. There we go. That's better. That could be interesting. You're just getting no pressure sensitivity, or like no pen pressure at all? Yeah. Interesting. Frustrating. At least you're not drawn with a mouse. Should be illegal. That's unfair. Why am I doing this? This is okay. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. If you want to jump out. I wonder if it's just like it could be a driver compatibility issue. So, but I've had problems before where we'll be like halfway through an episode and then it'll just stop working. In the program, it's like, okay, I can't draw anymore right now. It's just broken. I got the rugby emoji done today, so that's gonna be fun. But whoops, I gotta figure that out. Whoops. Yeah, hyena is a hard word to spell for some reason. I always type it in wrong. They have weirdly long necks. Oh no. I love watching your streams, but they're at 2 or 3 in the morning in my time zone. I'm sorry to hear that. And the worst part about that is next month it's probably going to get pushed later in the day. So you might have to wake up at 6 and watch it in the morning. That's good. It's always a good day. Sorry about crunching ice. That's probably not fun to listen to. Oh, good. Okay. What if his arms are up here? He's just like a big old... A normal duck? A duck hyena? What is the... All ducks are just wearing a dog mask on their face. So if we do this, it should just turn into a duck. Have you not seen that? Have you not seen that before? I'll have to look that up for you later. Ducks. All ducks are just wearing dog masks. We gotta give him the ears. I can't pen pressure. Buy better computer. Step 2. Oh yeah, no, it sounds like it. I might have to... Now it's a hyena wearing a duck mask. Oh, Critters. I had an interesting horror movie childhood. My dad and my sister loved horror movies. It is Critters. Yeah, there's a lot of them. But no, my dad and my sister loved horror movies, and I was the youngest, and so they would watch those, and then they would just like pause movies and be like, "You should go get a drink." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then and I just missed all these like really horrific parts of movies because my dad was really good at curating the movie, pausing it at the worst times, and then later in life when I went back and watched them, I was just like, "What the hell's going on? I don't remember this at all." So that was kind of interesting. Also, Rook looks swole as hell. Oh yeah, the swole, the super buff hyena. No, this one's just a hyena. This is just a regular hyena. Yep, he's got his little feet, little little pads. Just scooting his butt across the carpet. For some reason, I'm more interested in this duck. This should be the sword mage. We'll just make it a Gnoll Swordmage with a butt ton of points in disguise. What do you mean? Oh yeah, Pathfinder's a little busy, a little busy work. Blood Rager is a little complicated, but it can be fun. I had the experience many times of watching horror movies with my family and spilling drinks all over myself at every jump scare, even when I called it jump scare. This guy's gonna jump out of the closet. That's pretty great. I still have a love-hate relationship with Stephen King because of my family. Like his stuff's not even that scary, but like when I was, 8, it was like maybe I shouldn't be watching this. Like it'll be fine. The Grudges, yeah, that was a scary one. Yeah, I remember when I was really little watching Gremlins, and that scared the crap out of me. And then now it's like, wait, this is a comedy movie. Why was this scary? What's going on here? But I mean, yeah, I was like 6. I was like a 6-year-old kid watching little monsters eat people. Yeah. You're getting eaten by stuff. What is that? I don't know. It's some kind of ferret. I'm dead now. Yeah, that's true. I've been watching reruns of River Monsters. The show is so good. Once again, I love like cryptids and stuff. So like seeing giant fish is super cool. And like I love that kind of stuff for my artwork. Yeah, yeah, super good. And yeah, so like talking about getting eaten by things like that stuff's kind of terrifying. It's like, oh yeah, that's still out there. I could totally get eaten by a catfish if I go swimming in the wrong spot. That's not cool. Or an alligator, yeah. Just a really hungry dog. Is that what you said? A really hungry dog back. That's true. That's true. Yep. I luckily enough live in a part of the world where I don't have to worry about getting eaten when I go get groceries. So that's very lucky for me. First world problems. How am I supposed to get really good at my sword skills if I'm not fighting giant monsters every day? Yeah. I think about that. we can test it later after the stream if you want, and then try to figure something out and go from there. So we probably should have tested this before the stream. That's my fault. But yeah, it's no problem. You can keep drawing or you can not draw. It's up to you. Yeah, no big deal. Another thing, if you want, we could set up. Yeah, that could be another thing, another time. I think it would be fun to start doing like draw days, where we just kind of set up live streams in the Discord, and people can just kind of hang out and draw together. That would be a fun time. But I would have to change I'd have to change my setup if that's something we want to do. I feel like this might be it. People tend to underestimate how swole catfish can get. Yeah, catfish are terrifying. Like here in America, we do noodling. I don't know if people know what noodling is. It's the dumbest thing that I think I've ever thought of. Pike are like really long and look kind of like this. They got like nasty teeth. Those can go pretty big. Yeah, 1.5 meters. Yeah, it's about 5 feet, 5.5 feet. But yeah, pike are scary. But yeah, noodling. If you don't know what noodling is, yeah, fishing with catfish with your hands. That's a pretty good. Yeah, catfish don't generally have teeth per se. They have a crushing plate. They have a top plate, and then their jaw. But like their whole top teeth is just da 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 dum. Yeah, catfish are. I don't want to say catfish are my spirit animal, but I respect them a lot. If anybody's checked out some of my artwork, I do have a lot of catfish art, which is weird. It's around online somewhere. There's lots of catfish. Oh, weird. Okay. I might have that. I think I might have downloaded that too, so. Oh, do you have Windows Ink turned on? Hold on a second. I'm gonna boop the stream. Windows Ink. Let me see if I even have mine on. If I don't have mine on, when I tap blah 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 blah. Allow apps to override the shortcut. Nope, that's not what I want. I have no idea. I have no idea if Windows Ink is turned on right now. I just let Wacom take care of that. All right, coming back to the stream. Here we go. Whoop. I do like that. I'm gonna have to make some more sweet channel art transitions. Catfish are terrifying. Yeah, they got a crush plate and they just eat stuff. They're not like, I'm gonna chew you to death. They're just like, you're in my belly now, and you're dead. So, and you're dead. And so yeah, so noodling, you basically go find a catfish hole and then you just stick your hand in a catfish's mouth and then you hopefully don't die. That's how that works, and it's terrifying to me. You know, that's generally how life works. Yeah, you do things and you try not to die from it. And so far, been pretty lucky. You know, I have gone snowmobiling or tobogganing behind a snowmobile. That almost killed me. That was pretty great. Nice. What did you do? Gotcha. Okay. You had to turn the Wacom tablet settings to Windows Ink. Got it. Remember that. Everybody in chat, remember that next time somebody doesn't make it work. And some do have teeth, but those live in parts of Asia. Note to self, don't go to Asia. Got it. Never go swimming in Asia. Part one. Part one, don't go to Asia. Part two, if you do, don't go swimming. Part three, if you do, bring a gun. Bring a gun with you swimming. Chainmail, yep, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to tell people to wear chainmail while they go swimming. That sounds like I might get in trouble. Scuba gear and chainmail. So less swimming and more just like underwater walking. Yeah. It's this button. Did that flip the canvas for you guys? Yeah, so up in the top, there's this little, is it H? Oh, that's cool. Just a heads up, if you flip the canvas and then save it, it doesn't save your flip. Yeah, it's just a viewport. So we had one of those the other day where we were writing stuff, and then when I saved it out, it was all backwards, and I was like, oh, dang it. Yeah. I feel like this duck mask is funny, but like his hyena mouth would be like out here, and his tongue would just be like blah, 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 blah. It's a cold bowl. Dang it, that's 5. Why can't? At least lifting weights has a little more sound to it. Okay. Right? Yeah, I keep hitting, what is it, like, I try to deselect something and it just deletes my, deletes my try. What does E do? Oh, the eraser? Okay, gotcha. I just flipped my pen over. I got the... Not, excuse me, not having the transform tools in this is, I think, my biggest drawback. I done pwned myself. How am I going to draw catfish? Somewhere in one of my sketchbooks, I have like a catfish cleric, which is pretty great. That's another homebrew race I want to try to make happen. Catfish are terrifying. I like catfish. They're awesome. Basically draw them the same way you draw a gnoll, but, you know. Because it's crazy and doesn't know what the hell it's doing most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, it just allows you to use pen pressure inside of Windows natively, but it conflicts with a lot of Wacom drivers. So, like, I know when I have it turned on, I'm in Photoshop, I'll do this, and it'll be like, oh, I see your hands over here, and it'll just like, and I'm like, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Yeah, that's the thing. It basically tries to override the touch settings. So I always turn it off. Usually the Wacom drivers plus Photoshop drivers know what they're doing normally, but then if you try to like navigate menus and stuff, it'll break. And so It's really weird. It's a lot of kind of fiddling with your individual computer to see what works the best. You draw this and then remove the duck mouth. So draw a duck gnoll and then erase the. It's a hyena but with man bits, and that's gross. So let's never say that again ever. Gotta get that weird, like, super big eye. And the barbels. The barbels are the best part. They're technically tentacles, but you can also... A catfish barbel is its whisker. It's a whisker. It's a catfish whisker. Technically a tentacle. It's like dongle. I think dongle's a great word. If you've ever had an original Xbox, then you probably know what a dongle is. Jade cocoon. Catfish merman, but the fish half is on top. It's on top. No, I've not played Jade Cocoon. It sounds familiar. Is it cool? Is it a good game? We had a discussion this weekend about games that were good, but only because of nostalgia. Like like games that we really loved that we tried to replay and be like, oh, these are terrible. How did we play this? Yeah. I remember the only game I've ever really marathoned that I can remember was 007's GoldenEye. Because I rented it, and I rented it for 3 days, and I played it for 2 of them straight. Like, I got home, and I played it continuously until I almost had to... I fell asleep, woke up, and had to return it. So... that game, I loved it. It's amazing. Played it for 24 hours straight once. Cannot play it anymore. It is garbage. Like, the control schemes in that game are so bad that it's like, how is this a thing that we did? The game 13? Was that the one about time? Maybe I didn't play that one. Fair enough. A few games a lot. Totally makes sense. Oh, man. Yeah, I played all of those a lot. I played all of them a lot. So. Nice. Let's get this in here. I don't know why I'm drawing catfish today, but here we go. The tongue is technically a tentacle. That sounds legit. I don't know if that's true or not, but I will totally believe you. Mm-hmm. So if you had a catfish mermaid, with the top half is the catfish, where does it have arms, or is it just like "Rah!" and then just go into legs with like a sensor bar? It's like, oh no! That's terrifying. I don't like it. I'm just gonna delete that. Important information. Big fins are for arms. Okay, so we're like SpongeBobbing it. So it's just like, ah! Ah! I think it's weird that SpongeBob is one of those cartoons that kids watched and then their kids also watched, but with new shows. Like that's breaking my brain a little bit. But there are people alive today who watched that show, and then so do their kids. Watch new episodes, which is just blows my mind. Simpsons, I guess, too, is the other one that's done that. Multiple generations watch the show. Mm-hmm. Papa, tell me who shot Mr. Burns. Yeah, roughly. What are you drawing? Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Can I steal your artwork real quick? Check this out. Sorry, hold on. I think you're just drawing like the catfish like belly, right? But what I saw when I looked over was this. Ah. And no. It's just like the whole top half is the mouth. I just looked over and that's what I saw. This is pretty good. This looks like a puma, a puma gnoll. That's pretty great. I dig it. I'm gonna eat your face. No, not my face. You know what I should be doing? I should be drawing weapons because I need to draw 7 swords for this commission. Gotta figure that out. Okay, that's 1. Big fins for arms. You know what? I used to think like that when I started. I was like, I got to do the best. I got to do the best I can. If I don't do the best I can, people are going to judge me, and then it's awful. And then people loved Rigby so much, and he's literally like 4 squares and feet. They're like, oh, that's the best one. And it's like, really, that's the best thing I've ever drawn? Great. So yeah, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to draw whatever I feel like drawing, and hopefully people will be okay with it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, even though this is stupid and it'll never be used for anything. Like, I'm pretty happy that I did that. I've drawn this before, so I'm not super... I need to find that book. That's a good book. Why did I draw that, actually? I did a whole stint of fish people for some reason. I don't know why. Might have been for mermaid. Mermaid. It was commission day because I was going to try to finish this up, but I got sidetracked. So tomorrow will probably be commission day. I might just finish this up tonight. We'll see what happens. So we can draw whatever we want. Tomorrow I was going to do just a. I would like to start inviting people to draw with me like this, and I figure when we do that, we could have people basically shout out stuff to draw, and then the interviewee can decide to draw that or not. Like, I think that's a good way to do it. But maybe it's something that we talk about with the person that is joining. I don't. Oh, the big catfish dude from League? Okay, I know what you're talking about. I stopped playing before he came out. Like, that was the last time I played League of Legends. Because I was sitting there like, I don't know if I want to play this anymore, and I downloaded it, and they're like, giant catfish monster, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I saw his moves, and I was like, yeah, I saw the moves, and I was like, yeah, this isn't worth it. I'm good. Nathan asked for a catfish / Chinese dragon. You can actually buy that right now on my Society 6 page if you want that as a cell phone case or a t-shirt. That's something I've already done. Let me see if I can find the link. Society 6 was a... let me see. Yep, no, there we go. Where's my catfish dragon? Hey, that's a good seller. Don't make fun of my burnt wood grain. I hand burnt that wood. No, I photographed it. I actually burnt a whole bunch of wood and I photographed it, and then I've been using it for digital textures. So like I put that on all kinds of stuff. But it also just looks really cool on like a mug. You can just have a burnt wood grain mug. So yeah. Hey, I like it. That's all that matters. Maybe my catfish demon is on here. Maybe it's on another page. Nope. Man, there's a lot of old stuff on this. There it is. Catfish dragon. I don't know why it wants to be on stationery. That's a little weird. Apparently that's the most stuff. That's so... I did this like 8 years ago, I'm gonna guess. But yeah, I will put a link to that in the promote yourself on the Discord. I guess I could post it in the voice channel chat, actually. That would probably make more sense. Catfish dragon. But yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Really old stuff. Super fun to draw. So I'm drawing a bear face, but I'm gonna make it a catfish. For no reason. No reason whatsoever. Yeah, I think that makes sense, though, because he's a catfish. So he's got to get that Southern Creole accent. I super dig the catfish vibe from... He always made me think of McCree. Like, after McCree in Overwatch came out, I was just like, why is that the guy that makes me think of him? Because there are a lot better League of Legends characters than Tom Kench, but I think it's funny. It's high noon. Fish. Give him a big old gun belt. Get the BAMF on it. Blub, blub, blub. I totally forgot about the bear's. What the hell is the bear's name? I forgot about the sock puppet. But yeah, the sock puppet was a catfish. Blub, blub, high noon. Blam, blam, blam. Pew, pew, pew. Man, I loved Overwatch's art style. It was so good. I don't know. I stopped caring about it because it got boring. I mean, I really dig what they started with, and then their characters just like it felt like they stopped caring about them. They're like, what if we just mash these two characters together? Yeah, and then give it an edgy thing. It's like that's not good character design. What you guys started with was great, and then it got really really boring. Jeff Kaplan, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but yeah, do better, do better. And that, folks, is why I will never get a job at Blizzard. I would totally take a job at Blizzard, but I don't think they're going to give me one now. You said made things about Overwatch. Not cool. But oh, so good. So good art style. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just doodling now. Bork, bork. Just put it on the little name tag. I am Bork Bork. I have no idea what I'm drawing anymore. I should probably draw more gnolls. Yeah, gotta go. Alright, you two keep running the YouTube stream. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. Everybody draw some gnolls. In fact, you know what? You guys keep working on the commission. And I'll come back and I'll check your work. And then I'll get paid. Bip, bip. Bip, bip. And then we'll just give him a floof. I've drawn some sort of corgi monster instead of a gnoll. I think we all know what's going to happen here. Blank. Gnolls have a strangely long arms because they get reach, so... I'm thinking of bugbears. I'm totally thinking of bugbears. Yep. Had a bugbear moment. I'm gonna go ahead and do some curls. Bugbears are goblinoids. Yeah. Bugbears are goblins, which is weird. This. Nope, I've not played Bannerlord. Is it? I did notice that, yeah. When I started working for a game company, like my ability to play games dropped dramatically. And then the only game I played was the one I was developing, and it's like, hey, this is all right, I guess. But oh, I didn't play that one, but I love that. I love the original game. Nice. That's a cool title. Feel free to promote any of that stuff. I should say, since you're a guest today, I am not. If you'd like to, I want to say I can't think of the right word, and the only thing that I can come up with is pimp yourself out a little bit. You're welcome to promote. Yeah, that's the word. If you want to promote any of your work or your websites, you're more than welcome to. If you want to look for commission work, that's also good. If you want a sweet hyena like this, you don't do commissions. That's totally fine. It takes time. It's a lot of time. But yeah, if you wanna share your art station or your Instagram, feel free. If not, you're welcome to just hang out and draw. I'm totally fine with that too. Oh, nope, that's a bad cheekbone. That's not a cheekbone I want to put on that character. I have to do that too all the time. I have to look up. Like at this point, luckily I can just, it's my stuff is like, oh, YouTube/Rookzer0, and it takes you there. But when I started out, it was like a 45 character hashtag of garbage. It's just like, what's your YouTube? Stuff. What's your art station? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. But okay, I can do so much with this face now. I've made some kind of giant moth monster. Just kill the ears then. Get these out of here. Speaking, go get ears. Go get out of here. Go now. I have Yep, this is Buff Mothman. Actually, you know, I'm sad there's not a moth race. I don't know why I'm sad about that, but I feel like of things that exist, Mothman should definitely be, you know, one of those things. You got a proboscis, which could do stuff. I don't know. And then you got, I don't know, you can see the future, which is pretty cool. Like, yeah, you have light. What is that? Light sensitivity. You just become charmed. Yep, that's a good way to do it. Or fascinated. You're fascinated by any lights. Yeah. You have a weakness to bread. Oh! You have to eat curtains, that's right. I guess if you were a bat, you'd have a weakness for bread. That's what it was. I done goofed my own goof. Give me them sweet I can't say that. I can't say that on YouTube. That's not appropriate. Just realized I have not been looking at. Yeah, Buff Mothman. Yep. Hyenas do have longer front limbs, though. Okay. Now I thought of an astral catfish. Astral catfish is a pretty good word, I guess, and that could be a lot of really cool things. Of course, it's also terrifying to think that somewhere out deep in space there is a. You know, what just happened? Oh. Dang it! I tried to go to the voice channel and accidentally jumped into the general chat. Thank you for fixing that. But yeah, astral catfish. That would be terrifying to. You know. We finally made it out of our own solar system, and it's just like blah, blah. That's what I assume. I assume that's what catfish sound like to other fish. Just trying to find some sweet bugs floating around, trying to get some sweet food, and then blah, like ah. So yeah. Whoa, there's a lot of pixels on this. Like, I just realized how. Yeah, there's a lot of resolution I'm not dealing with right now. Now that I'm discovering this. Did you just draw a stick figure somewhere? I can see it. I can see it right here. Yes, because I have normal human eyesight. I have dark vision. Why do you think I hate dark? No. My human brain is good at finding patterns and not patterns. Plus, I knew where you were drawing, so I figured it was probably over there, and I knew where to look. Artstation.com. Did you give... That's pretty good. I like that. Like the additional clause. That's a cool idea. Yeah, yeah. Gnolls are... what the hell is the Gnoll demon god called? Yeah, Inagu. He's like, hey, you know what would scare people? If I made devil dogs into people that eat people. That'd be great. Let's do that. Okay. Gnolls. The dad bod. I always imagine them as like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with fur. Yeah, I'm going to eat your face. No, not my face. Somebody's face is going to get eaten off. You must choose. If you want to be eaten. None of us want to be eaten. No, choose someone. Inago requires your face. That's the worst Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Check out my chopper. It's good for chopping faces. I'm also Conan. It's pretty good. Wait. There we go. That looks more like a moth now. She's got spindly little legs. I'm on an adventure. Battle axe. I was playing my Eldritch Knight Dragoon this weekend with my friends, and this is the first time one of my friends had played D&D. One of the first few times, like first campaign. And he's only seen me stab things and jump on things with my lance. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cast magic missile. And he looks at me like, what? And I'm like, what? I'm a magic knight. He's like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, no, it's totally cool. Don't worry about it. I'm all about those spells, yo. Yeah, I picked Eldritch Knight so I could cast jump and like true strike. It's pretty funny. It is pretty useless in 5th edition. In Pathfinder, it's much better, but it gives you plus 20 to your next attack roll. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. He's got to have more arms. More arms and more battle axes. For the lights. Actually, that could be a really fun character if you played like a Knight of the Sun. And then, like, 10 levels in, you finally take off your helmet, and you're just a giant moth. People are like, the fuck? What just... I have to tell you, I have a secret. Why do you talk like that? Don't worry about it. Also, I am a moth. I unfurl my wings. You what? I unfurl my wings! Why do you have wings? Yeah, was Cocoon, am not Cocoon now. There was before Cocoon. Yeah, there was before Cocoon, and now there is after Cocoon, and that is all I know. Before Cocoon, after Cocoon, Lamp is good. All hail Lamp. One day we will all be drawn back to the lamp, the great lamp in the sky, and we will go into that burning, fiery night. Yeah, great, I've created the cult of the lamp. Can I, oh no, that's a bad question. Can I make a living just creating cults for other people? Like not participating in them at all? Alright, so here's what you do. You get a creature. Yep, a creature. Any creature. It doesn't matter. Aardvark? Perfect. Okay. Now what do aardvarks like? Ants? Great. Okay, you just created the cult of the ants. Let's do it. What's the difference between an aardvark and an anteater? I assume they're different. Is an anteater a specialized aardvark? Or is an aardvark just a... Da, 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 da. Find the lamp. Find it good. I totally lost sight of what the hell we were doing. I forgot about the gnoll completely, and I just started drawing this Mothman. And now that the Mothman exists, I don't think I can do anything else. I think this is my life now. I think I just have to draw moth people for the rest of eternity. I'm going to change the YouTube channel to Rookzer0 Draws Moths. A D&D story. Yeah, .com. Rookzer0drawsmoth.com. Someone grab that for me before someone else snaps it up and tries to sell it to me for $500. Maybe we have it all wrong. Maybe moths don't like lamp. Maybe they're just all in like an anti-lamp crusade, and you're just a paladin of the darkness. Destroy the light. It must be dark. Ah, the light is too bright. I can't stop it. Quick, sacrifice yourselves. Destroy the light. Ah! The world can only be saved. Yeah, the world can only be saved by destroying the light. And that's how the paladins. Yep. Paladins of darkness. Oh, then the giant moth gods take over. So as soon as the moths just destroy the sun. Our time of darkness has arisen. Rise, my moth brethrens. Like the entire state of Oklahoma just rises out of the ground as Mothra like flaps off all the dirt. Ah, dang it! Not again. That's great. Not again was the perfect response to that. You know what the creepiest part about moths is? Their floof, all of their floof is scale. They don't have feathers. They're just covered in tiny floofy scales. It's really creepy. They're basically flying snakes. So they're kind of like sharks. Might be a better way to look at it. Flying sharks. Moths, flying sharks. You heard it here first. Someone start a YouTube conspiracy page so I can watch that video later. Gotta get my eyebrows. Oh, what? No, not eyebrows. Moth fluff. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. That made it all kinds of different. Hells yeah. Yeah, they just have like 10 DR. Here we go. So this is gonna have like this, and then this is all elastic, and then it just says juicy. I don't know how to spell juicy. Is it ICY? Okay. Yeah, I told you about this. Just because I speak English doesn't mean I know how to write or use it properly. It's kind of how it works. You probably had more English teaching than I did. You see? I have 12 years of English education, which in America means we read really dull books and then argued about why or why not they were racist. That's basically how English class works in America. Sharks are the fish equivalent of large dogs. Okay. Why Oklahoma? I don't know why I chose Oklahoma. It just seemed funny, and it's a funny word. Moth species don't have a digestive system, and their only purpose is to mate and die. Ooh, that changes that guy. Hey, baby. I'm here to fight lights and bang. That didn't come out the way I thought it would be as funny. So I retract that joke, and I'll try it again later when I think about it more. Run that by me again. Run one more time. One more time. Set that up for me. Yes. That's good. You wanna save it out and put it in the Discord, or save it for yourself? Boop, 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 boop. Oops, I left. That is your prerogative. If you want to save it, you can. If not, it goes away forever. And that's okay. Your art is your art, and it's your choice what you do with it. It looks cool though. Isn't Bob Bruce? Bruce was that one. Bork Bork? Yeah, Bork Bork is did Mike Diva start the whole Bork Bork movement, or was that the internet? Was that a satirical yes, or was that actually Mike Diva? And you said yes. And the answer to AB questions is always yes. All right. I didn't know I am not was a father. That's interesting, because that's a horrible dad joke. I was about to write something really inappropriate and break my own rules. That's not cool. Don't do that. I will put an uncensored version of this picture later in the in the uncensored, in the not safe for work page, just for everybody. I'll share. I have a bad joke that I'll post with the Mothman later. Not for the YouTube audience. Ba, ba, ba. I feel like the size pressure is really, really sensitive, because it doesn't have, like, I'm not sure how to adjust the flow. Like, it's very choppy, and so it starts looking really weird. That's one of the reasons I don't want to do that. So, yeah. No, bad program. That's why I'm doing all my commission work still in Photoshop, because it's like, it's not worth trying to output something here. But yeah, definitely a good time for drawing. I wouldn't mind doing something Drawfy-esque, where we actually sit down and each draw for like 10 minutes. But that might be something I need to find and actually make videos for, which could be fun. Maybe that's a different channel altogether, or maybe it's just a different series on the channel. But that would be, I think, if we did something like that, that might actually be like a job that I have to find people to draw with permanently, which could be fun. So, basically, go ahead. No, you go. Did you say what because you don't know what Drawfy is, or what because I said I might have to find a job, someone with a job? Both. So Drawfy is basically a bunch of, what is it, College Humor? Is that where they came from? A bunch of the animators got together and just started drawing stuff together, like 30-minute morning sketches where they would just come together and they'd draw like a challenge. Someone would say, oh, hey, draw Disney characters. And they would draw Disney characters, take 10 minutes or 15 minutes each and draw them. It's a pretty fun thing, but really it's 3 people that are great talking to each other, and they're funny, and they draw funny things. So Drawfee's really cool. I wouldn't mind doing something like that that was more structured, of like, hey, we're going to sit down and do this. But if I did that, I would want to have the other people talking. And so it would be very much me and 1 or 2 other people sitting down together drawing. And I think that would have to be its own episode. And at that point, like, basically the other 2 people are part of my YouTube channel. And so that wouldn't be a bad thing. But, you know, if that's the case, I would want to make that fair to them. Yeah, it'd have to be a lot more structured. So this right now is just us dinking around. Dinking's the best. That's fine. We'll do that. That's the safe version. I love dinking. I'll put the not safe for work up later. Now here's the real question. What does an anthropomorphic moth body look like? Is it just a dude? Or is it like, and then he's got legs? It's just like, I've come to destroy the light. Give him like a... If I draw skulls, I will do more workout. You can draw as many skulls as you want, yeah. My problem is I default to skulls when I don't have any ideas. It's like, I need a belt. What if it's a skull belt? Perfect. Okay, moving on. Instead of looking up references, I just slap skulls on stuff. Draw a dragon. That's a paddling. Cat, you're not allowed on my desk. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Yep, that's going to break. You're going to break it. You're going to break it, and the whole thing's going to just go down. If I disconnect in the next 10 seconds, it's because there's a cat destroying stuff. Yeah, get. Go and get. Get out of here. Get down. Get down. Get down. I'm just going to tap you with my pen until you get down. There you go. Ah! He's upset because the vet made him go on a diet. And we had to switch his food because he's allergic to his old food, which made him lick his pants off. So he's his whole leg butt region is furless because he's like, I'm gonna lick this off. He's a grumpy cat. He's a grumpy pantsless cat right now. So he's just running all over everything. Say, hey, I'm gonna step on your keyboard. It's like, don't do that. Like, well, give me the old food that makes me miserable. Give it to me now. And it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want this damn medication food. See, now people that just came in aren't sure if I'm talking about a cat or like my grandpa. Like, just licked off his own pants. I'm going to draw some little tiny wings. That's fair. It's not a fun topic. Gotta do it. Sometimes taking your own advice is the hardest to do, but the best option. Do what you're gonna do. Just walk to the other country. I could maybe walk to... Harvey Mothman. Cat. What was the... Basically, if you want anything, you can just call him Harvey's Blank Man, because Harvey Birdman is already so ingrained in everybody's brain. Harvey Dogman. Harvey Penguin Man. No, that doesn't quite work. I guess it's got to be one syllable. You know, it's just kind of chill. I don't know. Let's see, we got, how many people we got in chat? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the YouTube chat. Thank you for showing up, by the way, and interacting. I love it. Lamps, indeed. Lamps, indeed. Hey, we actually have, we have 13 people right now in the live stream, so welcome. In the Discord. Yeah, there's a few people in Discord today, which is kind of interesting. A few guys. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Me and my friends are trying to make a sandbox homebrew campaign, and right now I'm trying to think of a brilliant character. That's a fun way to do it. I do like homebrew campaigns. I feel like... Yeah, sandbox campaigns are really based around, I think, the players more than the DM. Because the DM can have, like, 5 really cool ideas, but it's like, the players have to be engaged enough to, like, I want to do said thing. It's like, cool, let's figure out how to do that. Where I think there are other better ways to do that. Dun dun dun. I've once have I ever switched out my pen nibs. Yeah, I don't push hard. I don't push hard at all. I do have a soft nib that I have worn down. Like the gray one, the soft gray one, is supposed to feel like a paintbrush. I wore one of those down. But other than that, yeah, I don't push that hard. What happened to my spring tip? I really liked that spring tip for a long time. That was really fun. There it is. It is. Oh no! How'd you get it out? Jeez. That's a scary story. The Wacom guys were really cool. I rolled over my pen with my chair, and it ripped the rubber grip off. And I was like, I just want to buy a rubber grip, and they're like, we don't sell those. I'm like, but I just need the rubber grip. Like, what's the deal? Like, I know they exist. They absolutely exist. Can I just have one? They're like, no, we don't make those. I'm just gonna send you a pen. And I was like, okay. So I mean, I'm not going to turn that down. But yeah, weirdly enough, couldn't just send me a piece. I feel like I need to draw some rugby. I took away his feather. I think the feather was weird. It was pretty cute, but I think he's going to start wearing hats, so that will make up for the feather. Also decided he just doesn't have arms because, you know, he's wearing a rug. And he's got little spindly goblin feet with, like, super long toes. Ooh, that was loud. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to mute you there. Ooh, that was loud. Somebody jumped into the Discord chat, and that was crazy loud. You're more than welcome to hang out. Please do if you want to join the Discord chat. But yeah, we just have to make sure there's no feedback. And sometimes that means I just have to mute people, which is fine. I'm sorry I can't hear you, but any advice on getting started professional art-wise while being a full-time employee elsewhere, YouTube, first commissions, etc.? Myself, I'm just that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm employed elsewhere, and I'm doing commissions and YouTube on the side. And to be totally fair, like, YouTube is not the most lucrative place. I've been getting a lot more revenue from Patreon and commissions, but that's, I think I've gotten a lot of my Patreons and commissions from YouTube. So if that's a thing you're into, I would say go for it. But I also have a proclivity for making videos because I like doing that. It's one of my things. So I'm not. How about you? You got any advice for becoming a professional artist? Work hard, don't give up. That's good advice. Takes a lot of time. I like it. All those are good. Really, I think the biggest thing about it is just finding the niche you want to do. If you want to do game art, practice game art. Get really good at the type of art that people want to see. That is up to you. I mean, that's kind of the thing. Okay. Okay. I can reiterate that real quick. Knott's advice is find, if you know what you want to do, and I assume you mean like the industry you want to do, is that correct? Yeah. Go on to LinkedIn or wherever you would find those people, ArtStation, and ask them specifically, like, how do I get into this specific part of the industry? What would I need to work on to get better at or focus on? And I think that's pretty good advice. Especially if it is a very specific field. Like, I know Bungie has a very, very specific art style they like. And when I've talked to some of them at a few different conferences, it was like, how do I get a job at Bungie? They're like, oh, we want to see that you can do our style and then bring something new to it as well. So it's kind of, can you reproduce our stuff and do your own stuff as well? So that's a good place to start, definitely. Is basically asking, how do I get into this field? And the only way to really do that is to find people in that field. So yeah, if you want to start a YouTube channel and do commission work, I'm a great person to talk to. My bad, Rook. I was going to say what's up, but I've been having feedback issues. No problem, D. Schaefer. So having the same problem on your Discord group. It sounds like, it honestly sounds like you're just getting the feedback from me talking. So I don't know if you have a mic or your sensitivity might be too high on Discord. You might also want to try the push to talk, because that might help with that. If you're only talking, or if it's only picking up when you're talking. Those are the generally quick fixes for that. I hope that answered. I hope that helped out a little bit. Mr. Hugs G. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, YouTube's been a lot of fun. But at the same time, it's a lot of time. downloaded Discord to join your channel, so I'm still new to the app. Yeah, it's Discord is an interesting beast if you're not used to it. I've had a lot of experience with a lot of different group chat options, and it still took me a little while to really get used to what Discord wants, but it is pretty good once you get it going. So I use it for work, personal, and this. So yeah. I'm so happy I don't have to use Skype anymore. Because Skype is so terrible. Hashtag, please give me a job, Microsoft. Yeah, when Skype was initially released, it was pretty good, and then Microsoft bought it, and it just broke real hard. But it had its issues before, and now it functions. It definitely functions. I dig the hair. I think the hair is cool. Yeah, I like the way I draw Rugby's hair. No, I was talking about this. This looks good. I think that's pretty cool. I like the hair. The hair on your character. It looks good. Yeah? Oh, you're not zoomed out. No, yeah, no. I was talking about your hair. Your character's hair looks cool. Rugby, it doesn't have any hair because his hair is just, his body is covered in hair. So I was being sarcastic. Yep, there you go. See? So that is actually what I'm going to be doing for the YouTube membership. If you become a member, this isn't up yet. This is still all in the ether. Yeah. I've made the little Rugby icon, which I posted in the chat this morning. And basically, if you become a member, you get Rugby by your name, so it'll have the little picture. And then what I want to do is for every month that you stay a member, Rugby gets a new hat. I think is what we're gonna do. So I have to design a whole bunch of Rugby hats, and I think that'll be pretty fun. But Hands is tough. Maybe Rugby's just got a hand on his head. Just one hand. Oh, this just got weird and dark. I mean, he's already wearing a bugbear head, so maybe he's just got a bugbear hand on his head. Rugby's kind of a weird character. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm okay with that. Someday there's gonna be like Rugby plushies, and people are gonna be like, "He's so cute." I'm like, that is disturbing. No. Rugby's a goblin. Well, there's the goblin. He works for the goblin kobold vendor. This is all these little teeth. There's teeth everywhere. How do you draw the goblins? Draw a circle and then draw teeth. Done. I like the idea that the kobold vendor is just like is constantly frustrated with Rugby because he's refusing to like use his hands. He's like, "Here, I brought you that thing you needed. Why is it on your head? I don't know." Or maybe he is using his hands and you just see these little tiny goblin fingers like. That's no one will ever know. No one will ever know what Rugby looks like. Unless you pay for like the $99 membership fee. I'm just kidding. That's going to be the last tier, the YouTube membership $1,500 gets you the uncensored rugby calendar, where he's just not wearing the bugbear fur. He's just a normal goblin, though. Like, spoiler alert, just a normal goblin. Nothing strange about it. Didn't. So what's that guy from Naruto? Kakashi? Is that his name? Guy that's always got the mask on. Just forever has a mask. No, they should. I don't know if they ever actually showed his face or if it was just a meme, but they're like, check it out. It's just an anime face. I always suspected that it's just a normal dude. They're like, oh, I took off my mask and check it out. Just a guy. Like, nothing strange about him at all. It's like, that sucks. That's the biggest tease ever. Yep. I think they did that in one episode. Someone pulled off his mask and he just had another mask on underneath it. Oh, man. I think Batman did that too. Someone pulled off Batman's mask and he just had another mask on. Batman. Did Batman ever do a crossover with Scooby-Doo? That sounds like something that would happen. I know Batman did a... If that's true, then Scooby-Doo and Predator are in the same universe. So are the Ninja Turtles, which is pretty dope. That could be. More skulls. Rugby, what the crap? What the crap are you doing? Nope. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There we go. What? Just draw the Joe Cat hat. I think it's funny what he's done with it. It was a Scooby-Doo Batman crossover. Thank you. He needs a dead chicken with the butt facing... Oh, wait, what is this? I need to read this before I read it out loud. Just a dead chicken hanging off his head. Do you prefer face-to-face games? Yeah, I think D&D and Pathfinder are a lot of fun face-to-face. We had an issue yesterday, or not yesterday. Yeah. We had an issue with trying to play online. Some of the players weren't paying attention. It was just like, hey, get off Facebook. Get off Facebook and pay attention. No, I was just playing my regular game with. Yeah, if I do the Patreon stuff, I will definitely. Oh, my pen stopped working. I will stream it. I will stream it for people. There we go. Sometimes my computer just has a moment where it's like, nope, no more. I see what you're doing there. Let's stop that. Let's stop that right now. No, I was talking about my computer not liking my pen. Everybody pause. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and keep drawing. I would be careful when I say stuff like that when people are drawing. I will be more aware of my surroundings and feathers. Ah! Next videos should be coming out in the next week here, I hope. I'm going to try to get it out before the end of April. I'd like to get 2 videos out a month. I've got to finish this commission, though, too. I've got a lot of stuff to do this month. But, yeah, next video should be out. I think that'll be fun. I almost said something about when I was drawing yesterday, and then I realized it was video-related. I was like, oh, don't say that. Long story short, sideburns. It's going to be good. Yeah, maybe I'll do another Hobgoblin video. You guys don't know. I need to get... I've been in a really Lovecraftian mood. That sounds like it'd be pretty good. Is it an appropriate question? Is it something that is tangential or going to start an argument? Okay, go ahead and ask your question. Do I use parchment paper? No. I don't. I just use paper, yeah. D&D games for me, especially when most of the time, like I would say 60% of the stuff I make for D&D games doesn't get used. Or it gets used for like 2 minutes and then is kind of discarded or just thrown in someone's journal forever. I go as cheap as possible for all of my D&D stuff. That being said, I have made leather dice bags for pretty much all of my players, just because I only play with friends, and it's like, hey, if we're gonna play some D&D together, I'm gonna make you guys something real cool. And that's been like Christmas gifts. And gotcha. For anybody that's worried about like locally sourced leather, I get mine from a reputable leather shop, so it's not like weird, horribly treated animals. It's just leather. It's like deer hide, I think. It comes from a. They only take properly hunted deer, so I feel okay about it. I'm not worried about it. I think it's cruelty free as much as possible. That you can have a leather bag, cruelty free leather skin bags. No, it's not from like a leather farm or something, which I have an issue with those. So, but I still love leather as a material. Yeah, I feel like you can get away with a lot just by like dipping your paper in tea. I have a pretty good printer, so I will print out like maps, city maps and stuff for my parties. But once again, it's like sometimes I'll put that on cardstock just because I know they're going to handle it a lot. But that's about as fancy as I get when it comes to D&D accessories. Because I know for a fact I usually have to print them off twice because someone's going to lose it. I mean, I've drawn all my world maps and stuff in Photoshop in like 15 minutes. I'm so bad about that stuff. Ah, yes, physical copies. Not great. Not great for D&D. Is that jump rope or the cats? Is that you yelling?
Yeah, I was yelling at the cat.
It was jump rope, not the cats. We're good. I was gonna say, if a cat's yelling that loud, something's bad. Something bad just happened. Oh no, there's a cat outside! Apocalypse! Apocalypse! Grumpy cat today. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. No, it's only 12. Wow. Yeah, I think I need to get back to the. I'm here for so long. Nice. Nice, great work. Yeah, if you need to take off, that's cool. No problem. I should probably get back to. Not yet. That's fine. Do appreciate you hanging out today. We learned something about the Aggie software. Yeah, I think we should start inviting more people, but I do feel obligated to hang out when I invite people to my stream, because otherwise that's weird. So I have to. I need to figure out a better system for commission days than me just drawing by myself, because maybe that is something different. Do people like commission days? Are those fun days on stream? Or do people like more stuff like this where we have multiple artists? That's fair. That's actually good to know. If everybody listens more than they watches, then maybe it doesn't matter what I'm doing as much. And I can. I used to. Let's see. Interactive podcast. That's true. Yeah, I was still trying to figure stuff out in the first few I did. Yeah. Learning how to talk while drawing is its own thing. Learning how to talk to people while drawing is something else. And learning how to keep talking for 4 hours nonstop is another thing entirely. So, yeah, YouTube is a weird. Yeah. Uh, we all know. No, I had a weird conversation with Lars yesterday about, like, I don't feel like I'm that good at just kind of general conversation. Like, if I go to a bar or a restaurant, I struggle with talking to people. And Lars is like, "That's a weird decision for you to become a YouTuber then." And I'm like, "Yeah, a little bit." uh, when I sit down and draw and have people like drawing with me, I can talk about art. I can talk about the industry, and it feels good. I can have conversations like that. But then when I sit down and try to talk to people at like parties, I remember in college I was really bad about that. I'd go to a party and just be like, hey, okay, I'm going to go home now. So I have nothing to say to any of you. It's not that I don't like you guys. I don't know what I know. Anybody want to talk about D&D? Anybody? No? Just beer pong? Okay, I'm going to go. And then that was it. Yeah. No, dear, blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. No word good. Both art collabs are fun, but I do like more serious art sessions. Okay, cool. So that's one person for just art days, which are good. I do like commission days. It's like I get some work done in the background and I get to hang out with everybody. But I do also like the oh, you don't like the suggestion days. Interesting. Yeah, it is a little bit of a clusterfuck, but that's how my life is now, apparently. So I just have to deal with it. I would say no. I'm not gonna say that. It's fine. I was gonna say most of the clustering that happens in this channel starts with your weird questions, which I do like your questions, Andreas. But every now and again, it's just like that's not pertinent to what we're talking about, and it's gonna screw everything up. But we've talked about that before. Yeah, stay on target. That's really the whole. We've talked about that before, so I think we've addressed it somewhat. So I'm not too worried about it. And incessantly, bum, bum, bum. I don't know why I put that. I don't know why I put the Columbo on that. That was a little weird. We're making fun of continuously and unrelenting is what that word means. Constantly. Yes, that's what that word means. Do I post this to make fun of Joe Cat? I super dig his videos. I need to. Yeah, his videos are great. Oh. I get to fangirl over Joe Cat's videos. Joe Cat, he's another YouTuber. He does the crap guide to D&D stuff. Yeah. He does lots of mustard. I didn't actually discover him until the crap guide, so. He made his cleric video. I love because he wrote a song about being a cleric, and I do love clerics. So he'll always win the internet because of that for me. So I get a fangirl. I'm gonna fangirl a little bit for Joe Cat, and put him on the put the little hat on rugby for him. Puffin's pretty good too, yeah. Just another a D-tube YouTuber? What? D&D YouTuber. But yeah, no, I think I like Puffin's stuff because I like the format, like they're telling the story. And I've had a few people ask me, like, oh, why aren't you telling D&D stories? I'm like, well, I don't know, it's just not my style to Yeah, that's kind of what I've said. Is like Puffin already does that, and that's like, why aren't you doing like class guides? And I'm like, well, that's what JoeCat does. Like, I don't need to do that. And then JoeCat did the Goblin video, and I'm like, hey, that's my stuff. That's my thing. No, it was a pretty good video though. But really, it's a different style format because I don't do a lot of post production, and so with people asking me to do like a D&D recap, it's like I could, but it'd be a different style of video, and I'm not sure if I'm into doing it, like into making it like that. So that, I mean, yeah. If there's a niche for buff orcs, you're on it. You're not looking. You're not looking in the right spots. No, I don't think you do. If you want to be a YouTuber, I think you do because consistency is good. But niches are not super important unless you are A, looking for a job, or B, trying to be a YouTuber. Yeah. Yeah, art style is, I think, variable too because it really is. Your stuff always reminds me a little bit of the. It's like hard surface organic shapes, which is pretty cool. Which I think is why people have referenced you to Evangelion and I've Warframe, same thing. Yeah, it's like it's kind of rigid body organic shapes, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's your kind of style. Totally legit. Totally legit. Being fascinated by muscles is absolutely a thing artists can be. Sure. Oh, dang it. Also a thing you can do. Yeah, if you want to do like realistic fantasy, I've seen a lot of art like that. It's pretty cool. Um, you're all about drawing women, is that what you said? Yeah, that's cool. I learned I learned a lot of my artwork from a website called I Draw Girls. Like that was the place to learn how to draw 5, 10 years ago. Uh, they gave out free tutorials like this is how you draw women, this is how you draw legs, this is how you draw boobs, and it's like holy crap, I'm learning so much stuff here. Hashtag not sponsored by them at all, but that's I don't know. I haven't been there in a long time, but that's where I. Oh, do they have a YouTube channel now? Yeah, yeah. That's where I got all my tutorials from because they just posted them on their site, which was super cool. Ba-ba-ba. Well, uh, I have a surprise for you. Uh, you Jonas, you've been expanding it, and you've been practicing, and I think your artwork's pretty solid now. I mean, keep going, keep practicing, but yeah, if you wanted to start a YouTube page or a Patreon, That's fair. I think. Oh yeah, there's still a call out there for people to expand the the subtitles for my video. Yeah, I have them unlocked right now, so please don't put anything inappropriate in there. But oh, somebody's definitely gonna mess with my stuff, and if that starts happening, I'll have to change my policies. But yeah, I spent the last for the last maybe 5 or 6 videos, I spent like an hour to 2 hours each making the translations, like in Google, and then I checked the analytics and like 3 people watch it, and I was like, oh, okay, not doing that anymore. So I left it open if people want to. I do usually edit my own. Subtitles. But if people want to add a language, please do. That helps me out a lot, actually. You can, yeah, if you want to add Finnish and Danish, go for it. I tried to add that to a couple. I think you go to a video, and then it should give you the option to add a translation. I might have to look into that. Yeah. I learned how to draw girls working overnights at a gas station and drawing fashion ads. That's a cool way too, yeah. Like basically getting inspiration wherever you can get it. I want to start doing Pathfinder gameplay diaries, but I don't want to animate them per se. More of a still frame with some tail. Yeah, there's a lot of I don't want to say there's a lot of channels like that. There's a lot of still art D&D Pathfinder stuff out there. And that was kind of what I wanted to move away from. That's just specifically what I wanted to do. My channel is not as popular as some of those other ones because I think they have really good storytelling content and the pictures aren't as important. And so that's why I'm kind of like, I decided to do this differently just because I don't think I have that good of stories to tell right now. So me talking and drawing is kind of where I decided to stay. Really, see, Puffin's animation is really simple. Okay, if you don't know who Puffin Forest is on YouTube, yeah, go check out Puffin Forest on YouTube. He's pretty funny. But he has a really simple art style, but he has a really simple animation art style. So I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, yep, that's Puffin. That's Puffin. That's Whoop. D&D. No, so he, because Puffin actually animates his stuff, and so I think that makes it different than what I would want to do. And so even though it's a simple animation style, it's still animation and it's still very effective. It's an effective tool for storytelling. Yeah. But I also think Puffin is a good storyteller at times, and he has some really funny. He's just a fun character, like himself as a YouTuber. And I think that's gotten a lot of his fame. Because yeah, people stay because of Puffin. Yeah, I can't even get through this right now. Yeah, the arguing has started, and it's not good. Go ahead, Not say what you were going to finish, because I think you had a good point. Don't even remember anymore. That's fine. No, I think the real point for a lot of YouTube stars is the personality behind it. Like because there are so many, especially like game channels, everybody plays the same game. The gameplay doesn't really change. It's the person behind it and how they interact and talk that I think really makes people come back. And I think Puffin is really good at that. Puffin is a really cool personality. He's really happy and jovial and tells good stories and has fun content. So some people definitely have their issues with that, and that's fine. I think it's the same kind of aspect for like XKCD, because they do that really simple kind of bubble stick figure animate or illustration style, but their content is very witty and very sharp and spot on. And so the animation it's just enough to get exactly what they need to get across, and then the content is good. So different art styles are matter. So yeah, it doesn't matter how good you think your art is. It's really about the content you're making and the what you're trying to go for. So I was, yeah. I like the mustache. Welcome, Ace, by the way. Welcome to the Discord chat. I like Matt Colville's diaries, but I don't want people staring at my face for 4 hours. I think it would be weird. So I think some art to hide my face would be better. See, that's where I'm at. I'm not an interesting looking person. I'm very generic. I think art is much better than me just like staring at you guys. Being like, hello, welcome to the Arts channel. Well, are you counting me as an artist or as a curator? So, there are 3 people drawing right now. We got Rook drawing the shenaniganry. We have I Am Not up here. Oh yeah, you have your name. Nice. Yeah, go check out that art station, folks. That looks like I'm crossing it out. Bang! Oh, dang it. That is so inappropriate that you forgot the shoulder hair. Bob's Burger style. That's what I was calling. Then we have Andreas down here. Hey. Are we doing mustaches now? Is that what's going on? Yeah, post it. Go for it. You can do it in the voice chat, or you can Discord and draw. Yeah, it's usually where we post the stuff from the Discord and draw YouTube. No, it's totally cool. Yeah, I would say come up with at least Jonas, get a art station going. I think it's a good place to. Oh God, what did I do? Hold on, I done broke it. I done broke everything. Boop boop. You didn't put it on on its own layer? Dun dun dun. We're learning things. No. There's a big difference between 1 layer and 500. There's a big difference. Andreas just... Yeah, it's only for my art channel. I mean, whatever. I don't give a crap at all. We'll just put this over here and there. Now this guy can have a mustache and no art matter. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, this is all art is temporal. Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah, for me, art is always temporal. It's always I don't think it has to be permanent. Um, and that was kind of one of the other reasons I wanted to do an art channel like this instead of the static art, is because drawing things is actually like the cathartic thing for me. It's less about like I have this picture, it is done, and more about like drawing in itself. And that's what I wanted to share with people, and that's my YouTube channel in a nutshell. So it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm glad everybody can hang out with me. I can't find this layer. There it is. Yeah, set up an art station, set up a DeviantArt if that's what you're into. I disagree, but that's okay. DeviantArt has gotten, I guess it's gotten cleaner, and it's much easier to just post something and have it exist. Whereas back in the day, it was just everything was just kind of clustered into a folder. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, there's a lot of weird, not safe for work stuff on DeviantArt for a long time. But yeah, you never know. I fill in these eyeballs. There we go. That's better. Disembodied head. I'll probably put that up as the boink. I like where this is going. Hey! I'll hide that. You specialize in All right. Here's Andreas. Here's what I want you to do. Next time you have a story that ends with I didn't need to tell you that. Just don't tell us. You don't need to explain stuff. We're still talking about it. That's what I'm saying. You can say like, "Oops, sorry." Done. That's it. Don't need the explanation. Don't need the explanation of the explanation. You can just stop. Here we go. Boop. Oh, we're doing the tongue too. Boop. Ah! Oh, can you get a tongue tattoo? I didn't think those don't stay, do they? Damn. Vampire style. The kobold reminds me of Gerber. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know that name. Geral? Yeah, that doesn't help me. Just because I can pronounce the name doesn't. Oh, okay, gotcha. A type of reptile. Yeah, I try to make. I base these off of. I base my kobolds off of crocodiles. I think. Yeah, crocodiles. Um, a sack boy. Just put the. Put the. Yeah. Wait, they don't have button eyes, do they? Do they just have black eyes or button eyes? I haven't played the game in forever. Who did I always play? Oh, I always played whenever I played Little Big Planet. I always played Captain Zebra. Uh, Caimans, is that, yeah, little Caiman crocodiles. That was my here you go. That was my Little Big Planet avatar. It was Captain Zebra. He had a zebra head and a cape. uh, your censorship just makes it more confusing now. I'm beep for your soul. Beep 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 beep. Do some Oh, Ace, you missed the Mothman. Black eyes and buttons. Do we have a voice chat? Yeah! One of the little long-nosed alligators. Very cool. Gharials. They look like fish. Look like alligator gar. Helos enjoys the talking and drawing, so that's good. Are we winding down? I think we're winding down. I think we're just getting to the squirrely part of the day when we just start doodling on our doodles. That didn't sound right. Welcome to the YouTube channel where we doodle our doodles and then we doodle on our doodles with our doodle doodles. That's a whole different YouTube channel. Once again, I don't think not sleeping is a funny joke. I think if you have insomnia, I hope you find a way to take care of that. If not, I wish you the best luck to get a proper sleeping schedule because I think sleep is very important. And there's a toxic culture out there of sleep is for the weak. It's like no, don't do that. It's not funny. Yeah. So yeah, it's not fun. I had insomnia for a long time in college, and it was the worst times of my life. So yeah. So okay, we're gonna stop this conversation right here before we start arguing about it, because I would personally ask that people not joke about no sleeping. So I think it perpetuates a non-toxic, or it perpetuates a toxic environment of not sleeping. If you work better without sleep, that's cool. That's great. I have dealt with that in the past, and I like sleep schedules. So please get your sleep. Please get the amount of sleep that you're comfortable with. Are you reiterating what I've said to just the Discord chat? Let's see if I can see it. Nice. And then did she get possessed by some kind of demon, or is it just the skulls? I done broke it. It's Deadpool. I think we're done. I think we done hit the cap. We started arguing about sleeping too much or not enough. I think that's probably a good point to end. If you stayed this long through our arguments, thank you. You're wonderful people. Rookzer0's channel for championing sleep. That's what the new the new new videos are gonna be called. Live streaming for sleep. But yeah, never mind. Wait, what? Is Mothfolk a thing? Mothfolk is not a thing, but I think it's gonna be a thing. Thanks for hanging out today, Not. I'm glad you got to draw with us today. Before you bounce out of did you already bounce out of there? We hide your lair so we can steal that for the Discord chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out today. I will definitely work on the Mothman thing, but not anytime soon. Maybe that could be a cool video. I don't know. I'll work on it. The moth people, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We will do more stuff tomorrow. I didn't get the commission done today. I am sorry about that. I will probably work on it tomorrow. I might work on it some tonight. But we will keep chugging away. Hopefully do some D&D later in the week, which could be a lot of fun. And remember to keep your dice on the table and fix your squeaky chairs, which I still have not done. So we'll do that at some point. Lots of things to do this week. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later.